What's going on, everyone? HueFin News coming at you with another daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Today is September the 19th, 2017, and we at HueFin News are giving you guys news according to the charts. Okay, so we're not giving you no technical analysis, not even fundamental analysis. We're just giving you the language of the charts and how to interpret them to accurately predict where the market is going to move. With that being said, with all the new subscribers who have subscribed to this channel, please make sure you watch our video called Just Some of the Basics. It will give you the terminology that we use here on a regular basis during our cryptocurrency market analysis, so you guys can kind of understand when I mention certain words, you guys will actually see what we're talking about and you'll understand what we're saying. So that would be like the starting point for you guys before you watch some of these daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Also, want to reiterate, like I said on the last couple of videos, we place timestamps in the description of these videos so you guys can go ahead and see that cryptocurrency you're more interested in to save you guys some time. And so let's go ahead and get into what occurred today in the cryptocurrency market. So looking at this website, it's where we always start. You can see that the market cap still stands around $136 billion, but the overall market to where these are being traded has increased to 5,600 markets. So that's a good sign that these cryptocurrencies are gaining traction globally, and we can only foresee that it's going bigger as time goes on. Now, the overall market for the cryptocurrency today trended lower. And you can see that as we go through these cryptocurrencies. See Bitcoin, they're down 3.13%. Ethereum is also down 2.60. Bitcoin Cash is the only outlier for the daily cryptocurrency with a positive of 12.77. That is truly an outlier for these cryptocurrencies on today. Next, you guys can see we have Ripple at 2.62. Litecoin is down 4%. Dash is down 1.5%. NAM is down 4.17. IOTA almost down 6. Monero is down 125. Ethereum Classic is down 2.5%, and Neo is down 3%. So today, once we look at these cryptocurrency markets, these charts, you guys can see that trial run bar again, and this is one of these common bars that you will see on any price chart for any type of market you guys are invested in, right? You're gonna see these a lot, and it's dependent on how you guys interpret this particular bar to see what the next day or even the following days after it, how it's going to go. So we're going to go into it, and before we get started, disclaimer: we at HueFin News are not investment advisors, and we are not giving you guys investment advice, right? We just want to show you guys that it's possible for you to interpret these price charts without using indicators, patterns, triangles, circles, Fibonacci, Elliott waves, any of that. You just need the price bars and the volume in order to dictate the highly probability of where these cryptocurrencies will move. So now let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin first. So looking at Bitcoin, you guys can see that they're down 4.35%, right? Last trade was at $3,892.90. So looking at this price bar, make this chart bigger for you. Now you can see how we had a massively up day, push to go up day yesterday, but as I mentioned on our video, that stockpile came in the market, so the market could possibly trend sideways on tomorrow. And by today's bar, the market did trend lower on lighter volume than what it was yesterday. So the market was truly weak. We would have expected another spread price bar lower than where it currently was, and as well the volume would be higher to let us know that sellers were in the market. So for the bar to close off of the low of the bar tells us that buyers was inside the market, and the volume is also almost commensurate with the volume from yesterday. So obviously the buyers was here trying to maintain the price around this $3,900 area. Now I want to tell you that they got a lot of work ahead of them, but I still think that they're going to overcome all the selling that could be occurring over these particular trading days, that everyone is trying to push the market lower just to get out the trade, because they're just happy to see that the price is back up in this area. So what we want to see over the next coming days is buyers coming in the market to consume all of the selling. So the market may continually in the short-term trade sideways until all of this selling becomes consumed. So I want to give you guys a heads up, but we're still looking for Bitcoin to move higher. So we're still looking for it to at least hit that $4,200 area as our first initial point. And if we still get precursors of strength, then we're hitting the 4,400 easily. So I just want to tell you guys that. Now tomorrow may be a little lower. It might come back down to 3,800. Okay, it might come down there to touch it, and then it might bounce back up to trade sideways once again. But like I said, once the selling has been absorbed and taken out the way, then expect the market to move higher. So that's our analysis long term, is that we're looking for Bitcoin to continue to move higher. So now let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. So Ethereum is down almost 5%, 4.93. Last trade was at $282.58. So same, almost like Bitcoin, the same will stick with Ethereum as well. Market came in, a lot of the sellers came in on the day, more sellers than buyers. But the volume was a lot lighter. Buyers came in to consume as much of the selling as possible. It's right here back at this very key price level of $280, right? So what we want to see is, what we're still forecasting is that Ethereum is still going to be moving higher, but we have to wait. The market may trade sideways tomorrow or even the next day until all of this selling becomes consumed and the market is able to move higher. But we're still looking for Ethereum to move higher to our point of, I think we said 320. Definitely to try to come up there, that 320 area. So the market's just taking a break right now, trading sideways, doing some sideways trading action. But currently we have a lot of precursors of strength in this background, and we're looking for the market to continue higher. So next, let's go ahead and check out that Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is up 8.50%. That last trade was at $529.12. And we told you that our area was 523. Bitcoin Cash shot through that, which is still positive for us. But nevertheless, let's see what's going to happen to it now. So you guys see the spread was wide. We had buyers and sellers on today in Bitcoin Cash, plain and simple, because the market opened and it shot lower. Then the market was able to overcome the selling, and the buyers proceeded to push the price higher, but then we have more stockpile coming in. So Bitcoin Cash is at least looking to trade sideways. If it's going to go lower, then expect it to come right back to 480. Okay, that's the market. That's the expectation, that we think if the market was to move lower for Bitcoin Cash, for it to test 480. Now, if the market is giving us more sellers, then it's going to come right back down to 440. So just prepare for that. But we're not expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher on tomorrow. At least it will trade sideways. And then if we don't get no precursors of strength, then the market will come lower to that 480. But if we do, then expect it to at least come back up to this 560 to 570 area. So next, we're going to check out Ripple. Ripple is down 4.56%. Last trade was at 18 cents. Looking at the daily chart, You guys can see how Ripple didn't show us no effort to even move the market higher from where it closed at yesterday. But it just looks like the market traded sideways from what our analysis stated as well. So we're still expecting Ripple to trade sideways. Obviously, buyers came in the market because the market closed higher than the low of today's bar. So we're still expecting Ripple to trade sideways, but long term, we're still expecting to hit 20 cents. But tomorrow may definitely be a sideways trading action day. So now let's check out Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 6.52%. Last trade was $52.77. And Litecoin is here trading sideways. You guys can see that the market is not necessarily moving lower, which is a good sign for the market to move higher. It tells us that the buyers are sustaining the price at that level. So with that being said, even though we had stockpile on today, the market came and hit 48, but the next day it shot up. The market gave us some stockpile on yesterday, but then today the market moved lower, but it closed higher than the low of yesterday's bar, which tells us that buyers are in the market consuming this cryptocurrency. So we're still expecting Litecoin to move higher, but it may trade sideways on tomorrow. But long term, we're looking for it to at least come to $60. So next, let's check out Dash. So Dash definitely has given us a trial run bar today. They are down 3.75%. Last trade was at $323. So we have a trial run bar. So definitely we'll have to wait and see if the buyers were successful in consuming all of the selling that occurred today. If so, the market will close higher. If not, the market will close lower. But still, the market is still maintaining its trading around this price area, which is a positive for Dash. So the market could definitely be moving higher. So our analysis on how we are interpreting this particular cryptocurrency is that long term, we're expecting it to move higher. It might even do it tomorrow, dependent on the buyers overcoming the sellers on today's bar. So now let's check out Neo. Neo is down 5.57%. Last trade was at $19.82. And today was a true battle between sellers and buyers for Neo today. The volume is extremely high compared to the last two trading days, which tells us that buyers and sellers were both in this particular price bar conducting business. Some wanted higher prices. That's why the market came to $22. And then some wanted lower prices. That's why the market came down to $18.90. And they came to an equilibrium right here at the close of almost $20. So by this volume being so high and how the market closed lower than the middle or the high of the bar, we're expecting Neo to move lower for that fact alone. But if the buyers were determined to maintain that price at $20, then expect it to possibly trade sideways around that price range. But we're looking for Neo to move lower. So next, let's check out Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is down almost 5% at 4.97. Last trade was at $11.49. So we're looking for more sideways trading action for Ethereum Classic. The market may definitely come back down and hit this low from September the 17th of $10.25. If the market is truly that weak, but definitely Ethereum Classic is going to be trading sideways. So that is our analysis for Ethereum Classic. It's for it to trade sideways, and if sellers are still in the market, then expect it to possibly come and hit this low of $10.25. And lastly, we're going to see Monero. So Monero's down 3.89%. Last trade was at $97.96. So you guys can see how we have another trial run bar for Monero. And it's our interpretation that Monero is getting prepped for another move higher. So I want you guys to pay attention that the market is not falling. The same volume that appeared today is the same volume that we got on September the 17th. And this also was a trial run bar. The volume is also the same, but the spread is a lot wider than yesterday. So it tells us that the market was trying to see if sellers would push this price down and maintain lower prices. But the market was able to close back in the middle of the bar. So we're expecting Monero to be moving higher. And the longer that this particular cryptocurrency trades sideways, the more power is going to be behind the move when it moves higher. So that's all we got for today. Appreciate the new subscribers. Guys, go ahead and continue to watch these videos to increase your confidence in the market, to show you how easy it is to predict where the market is going to go. And also like, subscribe, tell everyone about this channel to show them how easy it is to predict where these cryptocurrencies are going to go. Now that's all I got for today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.